I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Okay, so it's the 22nd of January. This is for Knife Angel. I understand it's doing a tour of the country, or has been doing a tour of the country. And here it is in Barrow for a few weeks. I'm not sure of the dates. I overheard a lady to say that they'd seen it in Wales. I'm not sure if that would be Cardiff or North Wales. Someone else had heard of a relative who'd seen it in Hull. You can see some of the sorts of blades that they're using there, you know. Severe kitchen knives. There's some sort of meat cleaver there. Something like that. You know, it's all a bit spooky, isn't it? Oh, a metal face. Metal hands. And on the wings, all those blades. Lots of them. Look at those. Holy moly. You know. Yes, indeed. It's impressive. I'd say it looks to be about 6 or 7 meters high. Again, look at these blades. It's evocative, isn't it? An evocative piece. Like turning missiles into ploughshares, street weapons into street art. Clever. Let's have a look at some of this text. It says, "The Knife Angel. Save a life, surrender your knife. The National Monument Against Violence and Aggression. The history." In 2014, the Save a Life, Surrender Your Knife campaign was born when the chairman of the British Ironworks Centre in Shropshire, Clive Knowles, was struck by the large amount of violent knife crimes being reported within the media. Known for his passion and commitment to tackling social issues through his dedication to art, Clive felt immediately compelled to find a way to make a real difference by highlighting this devastating national issue. The ironworks began to reach out to families, communities and cities affected by these horrific acts of violence, and the response was tremendous, with many mothers, families and loved ones already working tirelessly to help raise better awareness surrounding these heinous acts. Inspired by their desperation and unrelenting vigour, the campaign truly began. Alongside artists Alfie Bradley, the Ironworks designed a sculpture that would be powerful while simultaneously carrying the voices of victims and families in a sensitive light. Working alongside the Home Office, the Ironworks sought permission to approach and work with collaboration with all 43 police constabularies across the UK. The Ironworks offered to fund and provide all knife banks, only asking that each constabulary committed to holding an amnesty or a surrender campaign to raise awareness and better educate their communities about knife crime. Through these knife banks, thousands of weapons were collected, cleaned and blunted, ready to form an integral part of the final Knife Angel sculpture. Those families who had experienced a knife crime firsthand were invited to come into the centre to engrave their message onto the blade, many taking the opportunity to share their stories. These blades were then all strategically placed to form the Knife Angel itself, giving life to what is now known as the National Monument Against Violence and Aggression. The facts. 4 years in the making, involved all 43 police constabularies in the UK, built from over 1,000 blades removed from UK streets, stands at over 20 feet tall, created by the British Ironworks Centre alongside artist Alfie Bradley, now the National Memorial of Knife Crime Victims. The educational legacy. Since its conception, the Knife Angel's purpose was always to evoke emotion, raise better awareness, and to, above all else, make an important educational change. Through the Ironworks Agreement of Conscience, Every hosting location is fully committed to conducting 28 days of intensive educational workshops and programs for their community youth. Believing that appropriate education is at the heart of this national issue, it is very important that every hosting city utilises the Angel as a point of tuition to educate its youth and regional school children about how knife crime and all types of violent behaviour negatively affects our lives within every community. It is also important that each city establishes a permanent educational programme surrounding anti-violence so that their efforts continue to reverse the tide on this behaviour long after the Angel has moved on. Through this, all hosting locations are asked to submit a post-appraisal detailing their future educational initiatives and plans, as well as how they have brought about educational awareness during their tenancy of a monument for the benefit of their communities and children. There's a website there and how to share your story with hashtags. Just looking at the base of it now, it appears to, I bet there's like a steel tube core to this structure, you know, something like about 300 mil or 450 mil in diameter, welded no doubt to that large steel pad that we're now looking at there, which itself is then bolted through to a substructure which you can just see the corner of there underneath the plywood. I bet you there's like a T or an I section, or maybe a channel. Yes, probably more likely channel. A channel bar subframe, again with a pad in the middle to which this statue base pad then bolts through and into.